So I wanted to show you a new product that I got to try through Beauty Tap. It's called Brow Code, and I absolutely loved it. I've been looking for a brow tint that matches my brow, makes a really easy, effortless, full brow look, because as you can see, I have no brows except for like in the middle. So I was super excited to learn about this. I also really love this because it encourages brow hair growth, which I definitely need. As an esthetician, when you learn how to wax, you practice on each other. So, and sometimes that means you might not have a lot of hair, but they still do all of the strips and everything. So I have a lot of, I have like no hair growth where it should be. So if you want to know where your brow is supposed to start, you can either go with the half of your nostril or where your nose ends. So as you can see, I'm missing a little bit. I'm missing even more on this side. But if you like a longer brow that goes in more, you would start here, and I'm missing like a ton. So I'm gonna show you how I use this brow tint to not only fluff up the hair that I have, finish off my little tail here, and also come in more at the start of my brow. It's a great soft, it's not hard, it's not really waxy. It's a nice tint that's easy to manipulate. And then when it dries, it stays put, which is really, really cool. So I'm gonna just come in and, first I'm starting on my less dominant side. If you struggle with drawing a brow or creating a brow, start with your less dominant side and really perfect that. It's much easier to match your dominant side to your non-dominant side than it is vice versa. So I'm gonna start with that side, and I'm just gonna fill in where there's actually hair. Oh, and let me move my little, there we go. Hello, kitty. And as you guys know, I am a mom of 5, so you will always hear little children and usually not getting along. They know when you're on the phone. Okay, so I've just kind of fluffed up what I've already got. And now I'm gonna fill in a little bit more over here, and I'm gonna let the brush actually put tint on my skin, so I can encourage that hair growth, and I can also make my full brow. I'm also gonna come in and clean it up, so don't worry, it's not gonna look crazy. And then I'm also gonna come in more right here so I can create a fuller brow. And I'm gonna go farther than what I actually need so I can taper off and make it look natural and real. Like I really have this much brow. All right, so I'm gonna go here and just measure. Okay, so I kind of wanna, and I'm using this amazing tool. It's got a spatula and a spoolie brush to help me create my full brow. All right. The nice thing is because it's really creamy, it's easy to kind of brush away and manipulate. And then I'm gonna kind of just fade it a little bit. You know, they got that faded look up here because you don't usually get a super thick brow right here anyway. So it kind of just fade it out. And I left my brows a little bit more fluffy right here because I don't have a good arch, and I'm trying to let the longer hairs create the illusion of an arch. But if you don't like that look, you just kind of go here and flatten it. Again, I am putting it on my skin like I would a brow pencil, but it's so much easier because of the spoolie brush. It creates natural lines that I don't have to draw myself. All right, so I've got my brow. I'm gonna come in and do the other one. This side should be a little bit easier because it is my dominant side. Also, I've noticed on this side, my hair, I have more hair. All right, and I'm gonna come in with my spoolie brush. Definitely important to clean it between brows because you're gonna have residue from the brow tint from the previous brow, and you don't wanna be accidentally spreading more color in places you don't want. Okay, so there you go. I've got my 2 brows, and we can kind of measure here just to make sure. I think we've got, yep, and yep. So that is the full brow look. I did that in, I think, like 5 minutes, 6 minutes maybe. I gotta check the length of this video, but really easy, effortless brow, and it's working for you while you wear it. Check it out. I have the full review on beautytap.com. Thanks.